G'day, ZiggyD here, and welcome back to my Pillars of Eternity role playthrough. Having cleansed the Temple of Aethys in the last episode with some epic battle, my wounds are still fresh, as you can see over here. I'm gonna need to take a bit of a rest before we head on out of town. I think it's time for us to head on out. I do need to speak to, I believe it was Wharton first, just to let him know that I've sorted out his problems. He was, if you may recall, before he headed into the Temple of Aethys, which was a little while ago, he was the mill owner, I believe, that was having some trouble with some of the local farmers. And then our goal is to head out towards the west, I think it was, towards Caed Nua, and to speak with one Maelwald, who Adair is also looking to talk to as well. We have a few other little bits and pieces that we'll be doing out on there, including looking for the blacksmith's lost supplies. It should be quite the adventure, and I'm pretty eager to head out of town, really. I think we've dwelled in this grim place for long enough. It's quite clear that we're not going to be settling our home in this particular town. Ah, wait, it was Trumbull, not Wharton. I don't know who Wharton is, but that's a name that's in my mind for some reason. Alright, let's talk to Trumbull.
How do you do?
Trumbull nods a curt greeting. You're back. Have you had any luck with Swainer? I spoke to Swainer. Trumbull takes a deep breath, and what did he say? I've convinced him to leave your family in peace, Trumbull. Why, that's really? That's great news. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. I helped grease them up just a little bit with some even more drink. I owe you a great debt. Here, he pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings to show my appreciation. And you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. How much earnings is today's earnings, really? How altruistic am I feeling in this particular scenario? I don't know. I feel like this place is pretty hard done by. I don't know if I can really take the coins from this, like, struggling mill guy here. That's really all you can afford? Keep it really, Trumbull. You're having a hard enough time. I mean, I'm not that poor off that I need to take whatever measly coins you've been given for your rotten wheat at the moment. You're a generous soul, friend. And we'll have you to thank for making it through the coming year. Safe travels, and may you find favor with the gods. There you go, that's that particular loose end tied up nicely. Oh yes. I'm gonna take a nap in the common room for tonight. I don't know if I should spend too much more money before I head on out. I'm probably gonna need that money for supplies, since we are going out now. We are leaving town, and I don't really know what exactly we're gonna be encountering on the way. So let's rest on a hard wooden floor. It's always an unpleasant sleep in this inn, right? Hospitality's not quite there. I always have these creepy nightmares. My mind is so scattered. I said I was supposed to head west. Good thing. It was probably those knocks on the head I took in the Temple of Aethys. After a good rest, I collect some supplies and realized that it was in fact east that I was supposed to be heading. So I approached the eastern side of town after derping over to the western side. And let's head on out. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. So, it looks like the Eston Wood is our first stop on our journey. It's going to take us 8 hours. Hopefully the trip goes smoothly. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, exploring new lands. I'm excited. Curiosity. Alright. Oh, this looks, you know, some of the trees look a little bit creepy, but I'm seeing like butterflies and stuff. It's kind of cute. Alright, let's move forwards. Let me just approach with caution, right? I'm feeling a little bit cautious after all the things we've experienced so far. Warding symbols as red and rough as scabs have been carved into some of the trees. Okay. There's something going on here that's maybe not friendly if people have been carving warding symbols into the trees. There's some more here. Warding symbols as rough and red as scabs. I can actually see them. They're all, yeah, really like been stripped into all of the trunks of all these trees around here. This is making me feel a little bit edgy. Oh, hold on. I spy a deer. Yes. Dinner! Yes. Okay, let me pull out my bow here. Oops.
Nice and quiet.
Get him. Oh yes, some fresh deer. I feel like such a beast for having killed that deer. I don't even need it. I'm sorry. Good thing I'm not a druid. I'd probably not be feeling one with nature very much at the moment. Okay, I've spotted something. Oh, what is this thing? It's a humanoid, but it doesn't look very human. Okay, I mean, I'm one to speak, right? Okay, let's just hold up for a sec, and I'll approach with caution here. Let's just see what exactly. There's two of them, whatever they are. They don't look very friendly, guys. Okay. All right, let's spread out a little bit here, and we'll see what we can do here. Maybe I could get some sneaky attacks going, maybe with the antipathetic field. I haven't been able to use that in a little while here. Maybe if I can sneak around the right hand side. Oh, good so far. Oh, there's actually quite a few of them. Okay, are these more of the same? All right, there's at least 4 of them there. Don't get spotted, dog. Don't get spotted. All right, well, I could potentially. They don't look to be holding any weapons or anything. I don't know if they have magical abilities. I think what I'll do is I'll open up with a bow attack, and then I'll have these 2 over here, and I'll try and use my antipathetic field to wrangle some of them and deal as much damage as possible. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, what is the range on my antipathetic field again? It is 15 meters, so it's pretty long. It's pretty long. Okay, well, let's give this a go. I don't know what I'm facing against here. I have no knowledge, so forming strategies is difficult. Is difficult. All right, firing a bow shot there. I'll follow up with the antipathetic field here, and then I'll try and kite backwards. I might move up and try and fan of flames here, and then we'll have a dare engage after Aelith has done that. All right, here we go. Let's wait just a moment. Oh, there's actually quite a few of them here. All right, the fan of flames is. All right, well, I'll just fan of flames this one, and then I'll have a dare go in and engage. My antipathetic field might be a little bit slow. Damn. All right, let's have a dare engage over here, actually. All right. I think I've changed my mind. We'll go for the bouncing blade, since there is 3 targets here. This should work better. The fan of flames, though. The fan of flames seem to work fairly well. All right, these things don't seem that dangerous. Oh, they are sickening me though. Losing my will, fortitude, perception, constitution, pretty much everything. I'm feeling not good. I'm not feeling good. Okay, let's switch over to melee weapons now and engage here, and we should be able to finish these guys off pretty easily. Yeah, they're really not that dangerous.
Let's have it out!
Okay, well, let's see what they were holding onto first. What is this? Vessel flesh. This reeking flesh once held a bound soul. With its energy fading, the flesh is entering a rapid decay. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me consult the bestiary and see what we've learned from doing battle with these guys first. Okay, so these are wicks. Creepy little dudes, aren't they? Upon the onset of Widewind's legacy, desperate families turned to animancers for help. Transferring a lost soul into a living body was out of the question for most, since almost all such transplants result in an immediate awakening of the transplanted soul. The soul would regain the memories of the previous life, rather than that of the recently born child. Animancers were pressed to come up with a quick solution, though they cautioned against such haste. If an animal's soul were put into a soulless child's body, the child might gain awareness, instinct, and volition. It was suggested that, as animal souls possess less individual personality than memory than kith souls, children might be able to grow into their new soul over time, and imprint over the weaker animal spirit, thus developing into healthy children. Transplants were quickly performed throughout the Durwood, and tens of thousands of afflicted children underwent the process. Damn! That's pretty faithful, without knowing the full long-term consequences. Tens of thousands, wow. These children did seem to regain awareness and volition, and for a time, the saved children were believed to be cured. As they aged, however, it became clear the saved were not like other children. They held little understanding or concern for social norms, and they often behaved strangely. Upon reaching adolescence, these differences began to manifest in physical changes of entirely different kind from their maturing peers. The children began to turn into wicks. The first of these was an Orlan adolescent. Having come of age, she sprouted bestial fangs and acquired a feral appetite. Though her family attempted to hide her condition, she eventually butchered them in their beds and escaped into the wilderness. Other saved children soon followed, and vast numbers of broken families were forced to witness their children's transformation into ravening beasts. So this explains a lot about the runes carved into the trees, like this people's children that essentially became feral beasts and ran off into the wilderness. This would be something that wouldn't sit very comfortably with the locals. So maybe carving the warding symbols around this area where a lot of them are. And that makes a lot of sense. They don't seem to be particularly tough though. They are still like children-sized, although particularly vicious and aggressive. They don't have any damage resilience or anything like that. At least not these ones. There may be more powerful variants in the future. They do harbor disease though, so we need to watch out for that. Alright, I've spied another one up the northern side of the road here. There was a lot of them together at once before. Let me scout around this way and see. Maybe we can even get a flanking maneuver on them here, or I can at least gauge how many there are exactly. There's at least 4, it looks like. There could be another 5th one in the back. Hold on, what is that? Hold on. I'm starting to draw their attention. What is this? A spear spider. Okay, alright. Well, maybe we can deal with these wicks here without the spear spider's attention. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. This is actually potentially a really nice choke point here, which could work in my favor quite nicely.
Aye?
Let's have Aloth hang here for a second. Let me slow things down a little bit so I can get time to prepare. And I'm going to use the antipathetic field because I've been wanting to use this some more. And just there, it should be pretty effective at hopefully taking care of some of those. I'll have Adair move around the side. I should be able to stay there and just burn all of them up as they come in. But we can probably have maybe Aloth can fire over this rock. We'll see. Alright, antipathetic field has taken effect and has already started burning one of them there. Oh yes. Now, unfortunately, unless they shuffle around a bit, probably not going to hit the other ones directly like that. Let's see what Aloth can do from here. I might have to use magic missiles just to be safe, so I don't accidentally fan of flames myself. Okay, let's have Aloth fire some magic missiles at the rear lines just here a little bit. Actually, let's have him fire them all the way back here, and we'll have Adair cross around. That was pretty effective. Alright, and we'll hold on. You attack there. Yeah, you attack there. We almost have them cleared out already. Pretty nice. And use that there as well. Easy. That was a very nice little choke point. Absolutely splattered the last little one there. I feel kind of bad because these were once children, but I don't think these things are human at all anymore. And with that, let's deal with this spear spider. I think we deal with this with our ranged attacks as much as possible. Let's have I'll have myself open up with a bow attack here. We'll have Aloth we'll use some magic missiles here. Hold on. There's a spear spiderling to the left there. Well, we'll try and take care of the most dangerous one first, but I might have Aloth. Let's have Aloth move down this way a bit, actually. I'll have him retreat. I don't like his positioning here at the moment. Let's have him move over to the right, take up a better position. Alright, that's pretty good. And with that, I think this is the first time I've used the disappointer, right? The pistol I found. Hey, it doesn't seem that bad. Alright, let's have Adair move backwards, and I'll have Aloth Fan of Flames here. This seems a perfect spot for some Fan of Flaming action. Yes, let's do it. And I'll bounce some knives around in here, try and deal with that. Let's have Aloth switch to melee weapons. Just have him retreat a little bit further. They're gonna move out of range of the Fan of Flames, aren't they? Well, I burnt the one there at least. Oh, this is not looking too bad. Alright, Aloth, you go ahead and use your attack here. What is this thing called again? It's the Arcane Assault, Aloth's sort of signature move there. And let's go with a Mind Wave here, and it should blast the Spear Spider if he's still alive. Oh, perfect. Nicely done. Oh, yes. The strategies are working nicely today, I think. I think my first fight with some of the wicks was a little bit messier than it could have been, but otherwise, so far so good. I've spied a corpse. Probably fell victim to the spiders there. Ooh. He has some riches on him. I'm seeing some coins, I'm seeing some jasper. He's got a bit of food, sure, why not take that? A ram horn helmet. Cool. It's not enchanted, it's not magical, but it looks pretty rad. And we have an Arbalest as well. Arbalest, reduce crit damage. Crits can inflict prone, but less crit multiplier, but probably higher base damage as well. The Arbalest is a heavy crossbow with exceptionally high power. That's That's tempting. That might be better to
Hey.
use than something like the Disappointer, for example. What is the Disappointer? 18 to 25 PS damage with a reduction. It does have damage reduction bypass, but it does have a subtraction to crit damage multiplier, and unfortunately is incredibly inaccurate. 26 to 38. This seems almost certainly better than the Disappointer. Let's see. We'll see how he goes with that. I think you know, he's a pretty heavy dude. I think he could probably use a pretty heavy crossbow. Hello. Ah, a stag. Well, I shot the last deer in front. Kind of felt bad about it. Maybe we'll leave this stag. They say they're not spooked by me. They're not running away. Usually the deers run away. It's kind of weird that he's not running away. Okay. Alright, well, let's just leave the stag. I don't feel any sort of crazy compulsion to kill him. I mean, there's plenty of evil things in this world, and I don't think an innocent stag is one of them. Hello. A stranger approaches.
Welcome.
Hold, sir, but a moment. A hooded man awaits upon the road, clad in green cloak. He strides forward to meet you as you approach, and at closer distance, his features are revealed for those of a younger man, though lined with weariness. He appears to be favouring his left leg as he walks, and there is a dark stain upon the fabric of his trousers under the knee. Even so, he greets you with a polite bow. I do not know your purpose in travelling this road, friend, but I would warn you against it. He gestures up the path with a sweep of his arm. For the keep beyond belongs to the tyrant which calls himself Lord of the Gilded Vale. Like many tyrants, he's surrounded himself with stronger men and women for fear of retribution. The man smiles thinly. We should all welcome the assistance of a brave fellow such as yourself, but still, I think you would fare better with some allies. Who are you, exactly? Only a man determined to see Gilded Vale restored to its former glory. I'm getting a Robin Hood vibe from this guy. There was a time, stranger, when Gilded Vale was worthy of its name. The crops gleamed like gold, and the village's people lived well. It says, I don't know about the golden crops, but there were less flies anyway. And what has become of it now? Whatever caused the blight upon our lands, it is not the fault of its people. Raedric looks to punish us for crimes we have not committed, and in turn he is blind to his own. I, however, am not, and he will pay for what he has done. I, Kolsk, swear it by the flame. Who is this tyrant you speak of? Lord Raedric. He turns his head up to spit. He turns his head to spit on the ground. Well, he didn't address him as Lord specifically. He is Raedric the Seventh, descended from the great Adrian house that allied with the Durwood during the Revolution. The Raedrics have been stewards of the Gilded Vale ever since. They were once worthy of their charge, but no longer. The house of Raedric is led by an oppressor, one who believes he can purge the curse of Widewind's legacy from these lands through force and fire. You have seen the tree in the center of Gilded Vale. It has stood there since before the house was raised, and now it is testament to Raedric's cruelty. Every week there are more bodies, he shakes his head. We must put an end to it. Perhaps you could come with me then, Kolsk. My goals align with your own. I was promised something, and I hope to see it returned to me, or given to me. I sorely wish that I could, but I would only hinder you further. One of Raedric's lickspittles slipped a dagger in my leg before he fell. May he be half so lucky in the next life. He glances down at his wound, but it is not the leg which pains me. We have lost too many to Raedric's defenses. This is why I would turn to you now for assistance. Perhaps you will fare better than we have, the man's expression grows somber. Listen, there is not much time, and if you would hazard your life for curiosity, that's something I can get behind, perhaps you will do the same for a nobler purpose. Too long has Gilded Vale suffered under Raedric's madness. He would cure Widewind's legacy by ensuring there are none alive left in the village to be afflicted. I fear his own wife, Ygritte, may be at risk. The man has no mercy in him. I would face him myself and put a blade through his rotten heart, but our last attempt proved costly, and Lord Raedric has called for reinforcements. Our time grows short, and in such times I must beg assistance where I can. I go now to gather what allies I have. Brave the keep if you dare, see Raedric into his grave, and Gilded Vale will count you as its saviour. The man bows again. May the gods guide your arm. I'd already kind of planned to deal with Lord Raedric in my own time. Seeing all that is done, it seems impossible for me not to, and Kolska's kind of just aggravated that even further. Before heading to the keep, though, I wanted to explore this kind of little mountain path I saw as I was passing. Curiosity once again gets the better of me and distracts me from my purpose. But who knows what we'll find. So far, my curiosity has led me to many a painful thing, but also many a profitable thing as well. I'm seeing some fences, kind of wrought iron fences. Okay, this is something of an entirely different nature up ahead. I was expecting to see more of the beastly children, but instead I spot an animated skeleton. Creepy. Spooky, I should say, maybe. Alright, let's let me scout ahead and see how many skeletons we're dealing with, or if there is anything more than just the one skeleton here. I see a huge number of skeletons. Wow, okay. Okay, I need to see that again. I kind of panicked there for a moment. Let me just creep forwards again slightly here. I'm seeing many a skeleton. There's a dwarf skeleton, there's skeletons of all different types here, holding all different weapons. Okay, some of them with two-handed weapons, some with swords and shields, some with bows. I mean, I suppose it's not that different in the end of fighting bandits, maybe. Except they probably won't die if I slip a dagger in their heart. We must move forwards. Hold on, we don't have time to be looking at graves at the moment. Okay, I see someone else has fallen victim to the skeletons. Well, now I'm very curious. What are all of these skeletons guarding? What has animated them here? It seems like the best thing to do might be to draw them into this little gateway here. This makes the most sense. Yes? We can have Aloth wait here with a tasty, delicious barbecue fan of flames. We'll have Adair pop back a little bit. He can pull out his crossbow and fire at any enemies that approach as well. While I myself have a bit of a different task. The task of getting their attention. The task of being the bait! I'll take this on myself whenever I can. Okay, so what is going to be the best way of me being the bait exactly? Are there any of them that seem particularly dangerous? I mean, the one with the two-hander over here, well, this one has a spear and this one has like a two-handed axe or a hammer or something. Those ones seem the most dangerous. But I think the better thing for me to do might be just to try and take some of them out. I could mentally bind maybe the closest one here, and then the rest should hopefully approach fairly evenly, and I can run back and fan of flames them. So let's try that. Let me move back this way. Let's try for a mental binding here. I should hopefully get the rest of their attention casting this spell. Let's move back. Or maybe not, maybe not. Well, let me fire on it then. Might as well deal some damage here. If it's just this one coming for now, then we'll just attack it with regular attacks. Try and take it out here. Alright, let me switch over to melee weapons. I've already taken a fair bit of damage though, but... Hi? Alright, first skeleton down. Alright, well, if we can pick one off away from the pack, I mean, I guess skeletons are not particularly intelligent. Their brains are probably rotted away. If we can pick them off one by one, then that works as well. But I don't think we're going to be so lucky with the rest of these ones here. Alright, I should be sneaking.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay, let me sneak up again. Alrighty, so there was 4, wasn't there? There's 4 at least that I can see. There could be more. Let me see if I can bounce some daggers off of this one here. And maybe they'll hit these two on the either sides if we're lucky. Oh man, they're really fast! Okay, run. Quickly. Oh shit. That's not good, Alright, let's try and kill the dwarf skeleton with a crossbow bolt. Okay, we have to time this fan of flames well. No, I need to keep retreating. I can't do it. I know I'm gonna take a hit if I try and retreat here because I've become engaged, but I need to back out of there. Alright, let's get this fan of flames ready. Alright, slow things down. Keep retreating. I know it hurts. Getting stabbed in the back is pretty sucky. It sucks, I know. Oh god, it's going really poorly. Alright, here we go. Fan of flames, let's do this. Let's have Adair move in for an engagement here. Well, let's have Adair wait just a moment. I should hopefully be able to turn around and, like, let's mind blast some of these guys. Try and keep myself alive. Not as smoothly as I'd hoped, guys. Not as smoothly as I'd hoped. Let's actually stick with the crossbow then. Try and take out whatever is remaining out of these. Alright, no, switch back. Let's go into melee range here. Where's the Fan of Flames? Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, hold on. Come around this side. Alright, engage here. Yes! Alright, everyone engage the skeleton. The archer. Alright, the Fan of Flames went pretty nicely. Woo! Woo! That was hot! That was a little... I felt my eyebrows getting singed off from that Fan of Flames there. That was pretty magical. Let's go and collect their weapons. Yeah, I can also collect some of their bones as well. Spirits fading from this as well. Desperately clung. It only holds traces of the life it once held. I'm guessing these can be used for some sort of magical purpose, perhaps. A few weapons to sell next time I encounter a smithy. I think I might need to camp here before we continue on. I've taken a lot of damage. Let's rest in the skeletal graveyard. Seems like a friendly place to rest. Okay, now let's check out this body over here. Actually, let's go do that myself. A dead adventurer. Whoo! A fine arbalest. Even better, even better. This one has extra accuracy and 1.15 damage. Nice. Alright, let's grab the fine arbalest. And we will...
got one dug for me too.
We were... What?
Gave me a nice spot.
I missed that, Adair. I missed that, bro. Let's switch out the fine arbalest for our current one. So that's just a straight upgrade. They probably got one dug up for me too. Hope they gave me a nice spot. Ah, I see.
These are quite recent.
Ah.
Someone's been busy.
But where did the skeletons come from, though? Okay, nothing else of note in here. We did clear out the skeletons, though. I don't know if there's much of note to learn about skeletons exactly. Let's see. Human skeletons. Defeated 5. We have a pretty good idea. They are fairly resilient to most forms of damage, it looks like. It's especially resilient to slashing attacks and piercing attacks, though, as expected, weaker against crushing attacks. So if I'm going to do any large amount of skeleton slaying, perhaps equipping maces and hammers and things like that, to better crush their brittle bones would probably be the best approach. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. That's, you know, that's to be expected. I feel like nearly everyone knows how to deal with the skeletons reasonably well. Well, I feel like I've left behind another area feeling just a little bit more friendly than what it was when I left in. If I can do that wherever I go, I feel like I'll lead a pretty noble life. So, to the east is Raedric's Hold. I'm very curious to see what exactly we might be able to do here. It'll take you 6 hours to complete your journey from Eastern Wood to Raedric's Hold. We might be traveling through the night even, maybe. We'll have to see what time of day it is when we get there. Looks like it could be morning, yeah. This place is looking a little more well off, considering this is around the Lord's Hold. That makes some sense. Alright, I feel like this is a pretty dangerous place to be. Lord Raedric has obviously gone pretty mad with power and is, you know, just killing people for whatever reason.
This is the home of the man responsible for those hanging corpses. You don't plan on knocking, do you?
Well, Aelith, I was thinking about being a little more tactful than that. A little more tactful. Aelith, I just want to have a little bit of a look, man. I just want to have a little bit of a look. You know, if it seems too dangerous, we won't proceed. A heavy stench rises from the stagnant waters. It's looking more friendly here, but still not an entirely pleasant place. Some level of neglect, I guess. Collecting some reeds across the shore, pretty nice. Look at the sort of the constructed pylons or pillar things here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Look at that, that's a formidable wall up ahead. So this is a significant fortress. This is pretty legit. A bit more than what I was expecting, really. I was expecting something a little bit more ramshackle, something a little bit less well constructed. But now I'm very curious. Let me have a little poke around this right-hand side as well before we just before we waltz up the road. I see some guards up ahead. Let's sneak. Alright, another dead end. It looks like walled by, you know, small rocks and cliffs on either side and surrounded by the stagnant waters of the moat here. Collected some river reeds. Important business. Let's, I guess, let's just go talk to the guards. Let's see what we can find out. It seems to be blocking our path, really. Didn't find out anything about the missing blacksmith shipment. I wonder if that's further to the east, and was maybe it was even held up here at the hold. Not entirely sure. Alright, time to man up. Let's do this. The guard fixes a glower on you. You have no business here. Lord Raedric is not permitting any visitors, merchants, or traveling entertainers, he sneers. Best turn right around. I'm here to see Raedric. Step aside. The guard snorts. Are you hard of hearing? He draws his sword. You've got one more chance to turn around. The guards inside won't be half so gentle. Well, Cletlin, I don't like you. I don't know how I know your name, but it looks like you die first. The guardsman's eyes widen and he stumbles into a ready position. Alarm! Intruders at the gates! That's right. We're going to take a fort all by ourselves. The visions, the memories of the tree and all the hanging corpses and all of the crimes committed come flooding back to me, and in a fit of rage I lose myself and lose all sense of reason. And attack the guards at the drawbridge. What am I doing? This should go well. This should go well. Okay, how are we gonna approach this? Let's try and make this as successful as we can at least. Let's have Adair move in with some ranged attacks there. Me too. And we'll see if we can magic missile. We'll attack the archer as much as possible first.
Lava will be unseated.
Alright, not bad, not bad. A decent opener. I think I might try and eye strike the melee attacker here. We'll have Adair move into melee combat after this one here is taken down. And then I will have... I think I want to follow up with some more magic missiles to try and finish this guy off. Oh, good hit from the crossbow there, damn. Huge crossbow hit. I'm liking this new crossbow, guys. Adair's mostly kind of like my frontline melee warrior, but he can handle a crossbow well. Okay, the archer is taken down. Just this melee attacker here. He is blinded and dazed, so we should be fine. I better switch over to my weapon though, and we will of course have Aloth use his attack there as well. This guy's got a large two-handed sword. Could be pretty dangerous if he actually hits. Let's follow up with another one there. I should have Aloth try and Adair try and trip him as well. Oh yes, put down, smack down.
All right,
perfect,
then.
Perfect. All right. Well, we've taken off the we're taking out the bridge guards. I
All right,
imagine it's only a matter of time before the rest of them come running. All right. Well, let's grab that stuff here and S-stock. All right. Let's grab whatever this guy's holding onto as well. Some ripple sponge. What? Made from the sponges found along the rocky coasts of Uratuai. Hold on. Rauatai. Ripple sponge is ground finely and inhaled. It is often used in long sea voyages for its soothing, calming effect. Oh, it's a drug, I see, which helps in tackling extended periods of strenuous activity. Gives max endurance, but less focus. And 40 fatigue? Okay. So, not conducive to... I mean, more of a relaxant than anything else. Well, let's continue up the bridge then. Maybe they're operating on a skeleton crew. Let's see what we find out. They haven't tried to pull the drawbridge up at least. That's something. Alright, let's creep into the fort. Okay. I can see another archer ahead here. Let me creep ahead. Looks like I must have killed the guards before the alarm was sounded inside of the fort. Let's have the rest of us wait here a second. I'm going to creep forwards. Alright, the archer is moving away. Who else is here? We have another guard there. There's the archer. And I see another guard there. So there's at least 3. If I do engage, I might want to pull them back to the drawbridge rather than being surrounded in the open courtyard here. Seems like a perfect place for us to get massacred. With that in mind, let's move back here, and I will provoke their attention once again. Maybe I can provoke the attention of the... Actually, yeah, no, this is fine, this is fine. If I retreat, we should be able to get back before too much happens. Alright. Alright, let's slow things down. Take a pot shot at this guy, and then we're going to get out of here. Do it. Alright, retreating. Shot him, he's going to take a shot at me. Oh, he missed. Alright, good stuff. Let's have Aloth move forwards a little bit and prepare a fan of flames. time and time again has proven effective. Oh my god! Okay. Whew! I'm a little scared. Alright, let's shoot at the Raedric Guard here. I myself will try and Mind Wave and knock down as many of them as possible. They are lined up pretty nicely. And Fan of Flames. Alright, Fan of Flames. I don't know. I gotta learn the casting time on this a little bit better so we can prepare better. Oh, the Mind Wave! That's perfect for the Fan of Flames. Aloth's taking some hits. Alright, Aloth needs to get out of there now. He is in quite a bit of danger. Maybe I should even try and heal him here. I think I can use the scroll and try and heal Aloth. Let's try that, because I don't want him to go down here. Let's switch over to melee weapons, and I'll go and engage the Raedric Guard here. And after that, hopefully Aloth can retreat. Alright, there's the heal, and oh no, Aloth's taking a huge amount of damage. Alright. Well, maybe I can Dazzling Lights the rest of these guards here before they get up. At least get something useful done. Alright, they're moving.
Hey.
What am I going to do? Alright, let's trip this guard over. I will try and Mind Wave again and hopefully knock the rest of those guys down again. Alright, Aloth has been knocked out. This is to be expected. This has not been super smooth. Alright, the Mind Wave proving very, very effective once again. I probably double knocked him down. Probably not super useful. Alright, it looks like they've been bolstered. They are probably operating on a bit of a skeleton crew, being bolstered by some sellswords. Okay. Let's, so I've just used my Mind Wave. That's gonna mean no more focus for me here. I think I might want to move into melee at this point and try and help Adair out as much as possible. Hold on, there is this guy just here, isn't there? Aloth is down just there. There's another guard there, although... Can I attack him? There we go. Damn, this is a mess. Hey. This is an absolute mess. Alright, I might try chug some ale mid-combat. Try for some extra damage reduction. Gonna need some liquid courage, that's for sure. Oh no, without any spells, I don't know how we're supposed to make this work. Fatigue isn't gonna help me. Oh no. Adair is not doing well. Damn. Has Adair been knocked down even? Oh, Adair's been knocked out. Well, I suppose this is to be expected when you take on a fortress, right? Right? Quickly, Ice Strike them. Oh, Adair's back, right? His combat fortitude. Alright, let's try and... Oh, who am I... Can I do anything here? Alright, let me try and knock down this archer at least, so that's one less in combat. Just getting absolutely slaughtered. Adair is a beast, but I don't think he's gonna be able to handle this. Well, yep, that was to be expected. Yep, okay, alright. Well, I mean, if you run into the middle of a fort and try and attack the entire castle full of guards, that's to be expected, I guess. I may be a bit of an idiot. Guys, I think that's the perfect time for us to leave this episode for today. When we return in the next episode, we'll figure what we want to do, whether we want to try and take on the fortress once again, or whether we want to retreat, head in another direction, continue on our quest for a little bit, maybe enlist some help before we can take on Raedric's fortress once again. I've learned some valuable lessons today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. That is it for now. I am ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.